Mr. Muhammad, I want to ask about business development team. This
Yeah.
is a term that we see a lot when you're reading for how to develop a business or having smart organization, for example. What is it about the business developing team, and what are the skills required when you are trying to develop your business? What to look for?
Well, yeah, this question actually, in this question, we need to talk in more details about the skills and requirements needed to be in the business development team. If you are, sorry, if you're running a business, already running a business, or you want to run a business, for sure, you need to stick to professional people who are aware of the nature of business and how to develop it. This is why we have certain requirements, like they need to have knowledge and experience. They need to have a good track record in business development and their past experiences, and they need to have certain skills in communication. They need to communicate with customers at any level. They need to have leadership skills to manage the business and to direct business to the right path. Because this team is responsible of creating or coming up with the business development strategy. This strategy, sometimes they call it the road map. Actually, it's a mix of the end goals of the organization or the end goals of the business and the policies. Okay. So you need to be selective and in hiring and looking for such professional people. Actually, here in the Middle East, we have a huge misunderstanding of or mixing between the business development team and the marketing team and the sales team. Even we may find business owners, they mix between marketing team and sales team. Do you think that the marketing people, they do the same task as the sales people?
Yes.
And the sales people, they do the same task as business developer people? No, this is incorrect. This is absolutely wrong. Because if you want to start your business, if you want to start big, start professional, well, this is the difference between the way we apply business rules here in the Middle East and the way they apply back there in America or even in Europe or even in China and Asia. See, there are very simple rules. You apply, you be professional, you succeed. This is how it goes.
But what are these rules, Mr. Muhammad?
Yeah, for starting this thing, you need to do a market analysis and to study or to analyze the competitors and to look for products and to enhance them.
Well, you don't find companies doing such tasks. I mean, in the Western countries, there are lots of companies that they only do this research on. You can just go and tell them, I have this idea, and they are going to bring you all the data and information that would help you. Here, it's much more difficult because we don't have these companies and we don't have the data that we can just rely upon, whether it's on the internet or wherever. So you kind of find yourself lost. You don't know from where to start.
Yeah, I tell you what. Actually, there are 2 points of view here. And the first one is to hire internal sales development team, to be local, internal team. And for sure, there are benefits of having an internal sales business development team. The other point of view is to outsource, or sometimes we call the opposite of outsource is insource. Outsource, just like the example you have mentioned. I want to start a business. I don't know where to start, where to go. I go for a big company, bigger than me, okay, and I ask for their help. Okay, here I'm outsourcing this. I ask them.
A company that is working in that field of providing consultations, you mean? Or a company that is competitive to me?
No, not competitive.
Company,
for sure.
Consultation company.
They offer consultancy.
Okay.
All right, and I engage with their service and providing me with data analysis, the marketing position.
What if I don't have?
What if I don't have? Okay, here in this case, I go for the first option, which is I hire professional business development team. And I appoint a senior executive to be their manager. So we have mentioned the skills required and the business development team, and for sure there should be a head of this department. They call the senior executive.
Yes.
The major rule of the senior executive of the sales development team is to make sure that the business development team is working hard, okay, and the strategies they set are in parallel with the mission and the vision of this organization. Okay, so here I'd like to mention something. In Europe, even in America, they have a position called capture manager. Maybe it looks funny, capture manager.
Yeah.
Capture manager refers to that person who takes control over the opportunities. He deals with opportunities, only opportunities.
How can you find that person?
Well, there are certain skills, and remember that the past experience in business development.
Okay.
Okay, you can read the resume,
Yes.
and for sure with an interview, a good interview, you can test the depth of knowledge and experience of that capture manager, because the capture manager.
A lot of people, we get scammed easily.
Well, there are certain standards for sure. The educational background, the past experience, references. This is why we have the thing, not here for, sorry, in the Middle East, the references. You apply for a job because this is the core of business. The marketing team, the sales team, the business development team.
Exactly.
This is the core. We call these people money makers, especially the sales. We call them money makers. But for the business development team, this is the team which will grow my business.
Exactly.
In a certain period of time, according to certain strategies and tactics.
True.
You see, this is really important. So I need to hire professional people with a professional senior executive, and to hire that person, we call it the capture manager, because he gets involved in the lead after is qualified. So the salespeople go and do the job, and that's it, and he moves on to other customers and so on. This is how we make our business big.
Yes.
See, being professional actually has nothing to do with rich or poor, has nothing with rich or poor companies. Being professional has nothing to do with, you know, a certain type of people. Because look at the market now, here or there or anywhere else.
Okay.
We may find people who has no educational background in business.
They are so successful.
And they're really successful.
Exactly, and that's what teases you.
Bill Gates himself, he didn't continue his studies.
Yeah, I know.
He
doesn't
hold
have
a
a
college
bachelor degree. Exactly.
See? Even Steve Jobs.
I know he was a dropout as well.
See? So for hiring those people, for sure, past experience is important, knowledge to sharpen such experience, and the track record and the references. Because if we have professional people, really, for sure, succeed is guaranteed 100%.
That's what I wanted to ask you. If you go professionally, are you going to succeed at the end?
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Sure. There's something with our religion, if you know, if you have a strong belief in what you're doing and you do it in a right and professional way, it's a matter of time.
And
you'll
reach the goal.
you will reach your goal.
Very good. Okay. Recently, there is a very famous Arabic businessman who bought part of the Yahoo, I guess, or the YouTube,
Twitters,
or the Google, or something. I don't know. But he only bought some shares. But I am so dying to hear that there is an Arab person or who invented something or had an idea or something that is applied on the internet, and now people are applying it, using it, liking it, whatever. Actually, I'm really dying for this. Mr. Mohammed, as we ran out of time, it has been fun having you here with us, really, with all what you mentioned. A tip that you'd like to say at the end, something in a minute, for people who are about to open a new business. and this is really important because I know a lot of people, they really would like to make some money through the internet. Does the Forex and these things work?
Yeah. Well, somehow, but it's really risky because especially for beginners, I don't recommend it for beginners at all.
You do not recommend
No,
it?
even for professional, because it's risky and it's like gambling. For professional Forex traders, they need to have a certain training course, how to deal with it, and technical issues, and how to be updated, how to read and analyze reports for sure.
And how to be on a platform, I guess, or something. It's like really gambling. It's like a game. For people who are about to start a new business, what to do immediately?
Well, I tell them to think big, be professional, and stick to professional people who have professional people who have certain experiences in business development and certain knowledge for sure. Think big, start big.
Think big, start big. Okay. I guess a little bit hard for people who are about to have a new, but okay, try to. Mr. Mohammed Mohsen Abdallattif, the ELT consultant and business developer, certified international business skills trainer from the Association of Business Practitioners in the United Kingdom. Thanks a lot for being here with us. Thank you so much. God willing, our episode is going to be replayed tonight, 11:30 p.m., tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. If you really did not catch all this information, I urge you to watch the replay because there's been a lot of information that are really valuable for you if you're in the business field or you're about to establish a new one. Thanks all for joining and see you next time on Family Time. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mr.